Hey guys, if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that this week I am going on holiday. The other day I posted a rosemary and rose quartz safe travel spell video. I've also been researching other safe travel and travelling spells that I can perform to make sure I am safe on my travels. I've also come across this lovely article on how to create a charm for safe travels, and I've kind of adapted it a little bit to suit me, but I found it on the Travelling Witch. I'll leave a link in the description to the article that I read. So I decided that this would be a great thing to do. So I've collected all the things that I will need to make and spell this charm. So here we go. Everybody worries about safety, so I think it's great to have a charm with you for peace of mind. And the charm that I'm going to create in this video wards the traveller against 3 common travel dangers: getting stranded, physical harm and theft. So to create this charm, here are a list of the things that you will need. Obviously the first thing you will need is an item to charm, and this should be something small and easy to carry with you, or something that you can wear like a piece of jewellery. But I will show you what I've chosen after I've shown you the other ingredients, because there's a little story to it. You also need some chamomile for luck. And I've got these little dried chamomile flower heads in here. Bay leaves for protection, and I'm just using some bay leaves that I got from Tesco's in the herb and spices section. Just stored in a little jar, like that. Some black salt, which will ward against theft, and if you watched my previous video, this is what I made the black salt for, and I've left it in my little cauldron. You can see it at the bottom there. 2 small candles and 2 candle holders. I've gone for tea lights. Again, you can go for any types of candles that you like, but I think tea lights work well for this because they are small, and you will see their purpose in a moment. Matches, obviously, to light the candles with. And finally a small bowl to put everything in, and I am using my lovely little acorn pot that I got recently because I like the symbolism of the acorn. It's quite protective, so that is why I've decided to use that, just kind of boosting up the protection a bit here. And finally the item that you're going to charm. So when I was thinking about this, I liked the idea of a compass because it's a travel charm, so I thought a compass would do really well. So I bought this little sterling silver compass charm here. But then when I was researching into safe travel, I was looking at crystals that are good for travelling. Then I came across the combination of white moonstone paired with blue chaldonnay. And I've read that people keep a pouch of these in the glove compartments of their car, or they take some with them when they go on a plane, or they keep it in their pockets when they're travelling anywhere. So I thought this would be a great combination. Apparently this is known as the Traveller's Stone and has been used for centuries as a protective amulet for travellers of all kinds. It is also said to promote a peaceful, happy and enjoyable journey. Because of its connection with moon energy, the white moonstone makes an excellent companion stone for nighttime travel, which is great as I shall be flying at nighttime. And apparently if you have difficulty seeing at night, and especially driving at night, you could place a moonstone in your car and it should help. As well as moonstone having a strong connection with the water element because it is a stone of emotions and can provide extra protection for travelling over water, whether by plane or boat. I've also read that some people have reported that moonstone can reduce jet lag on long trips. I mean, I'm not actually going on a long trip, but I thought this was quite interesting to note. And then blue chaldonnay, I cannot pronounce that, but this lovely stone here is a healing crystal for safe travel, and it not only keeps you safe during your travels, but it's also said to help keep you healthy while you're touring the world, which is great for me at the moment because obviously I would like a bit more of a health benefit. But apparently this stone comes in particularly handy when you're visiting places where the food might be a bit dodgy for your digestive system, or maybe the water is not as safe to drink as the water that you are used to at home. So I think the combination of these 2 stones together will really help boost the health and safety of travelling. And I like to have a mix of crystals and herbs and magic together, so I think I've got a great combination in these. When I was deciding on my charm I was going to use, I was thinking about just having moonstone. I actually made all of these bracelets here. I've got rainbow moonstone chips in this bracelet. I also made this white moonstone bead bracelet, and as you can see, these are not little chips. They are nice round beads. And then I did the same thing with the blue stone, and I made a little round beaded bracelet, and I've got a little sterling silver clip there. And then again, I've got a little chip bracelet, but I wanted to combine the two to make it even more powerful, and I ended up creating this one, and this is what I'm going to use. So this is going to be the main focus of my little charm because it's got the two stones and the little compass. But I will probably take these and wear these anyway to go with my rose quartz that I did with my rose quartz and rosemary protection. But you can choose any kind of charm you like, but I just think jewellery is just easier to keep on you instead of just stones to keep in your pocket, because you can pretty much keep this on the whole time. So let's get started with the spell. So I'm going to begin the spell by cleansing myself and the charm of any negative energies or residue. Take a few deep breaths. I previously had my charm that I made. I previously had these charms that I made sitting on my altar for a nice moon bath for the full moon. So I think they are pretty cleansed. And then I'm going to set up the altar by placing my two little tea lights in their tea light holders about a foot apart, which is about 30 centimeters. And then I'm going to place my little bowl / container in between them, and then I'm going to begin by lighting the candles. The first thing I'm going to do is pour the black salt into the bowl and say, I am guarded from thieves. Next comes the bay leaf, and the article only says 1, but I am going to use 3. I am protected from all that would harm. And then the chamomile. My footsteps are led by luck. And then we are going to set the charm into the bowl as well. And then with your dominant hand, which is my right hand, move the bowl to the left until it nearly touches the candle. And then slowly slide the bowl to the right so it travels to the other candle. And say the first line, from here to there does safety follow. Slide it back to the left. There and back it follows still. Out again my steps may lead me. And safely so as it is my will. And then we're just going to let the candles burn themselves out. And once that is done, we can remove the now charmed items in the bowl. The candles have burned themselves out. It's taken quite a while, but it's been nice because I've been sitting in my witchy room just going about my business, organising some stones and some holiday stuff. So it's been nice to focus on that while I've had these candles burning. And now I can take my charms out of the pot. I feel like I should have rubbed a bit of rosemary essential oil on them like I did with my rose quartz. I've got my mixture of chamomile flowers, bay leaves and black salt that I shall sprinkle on my doorstep and walk over as I leave to go to the airport on my trip. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll put all the instructions in the description and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.